Hello guys and welcome back to another best possible squad builder on my channel. And today if you I can't speak today, and if you have clicked this video then you will know that it is a best Colombia squad builder today. Just to let you know, I would have edited this and put it out on the channel quite a bit after I've done this voiceover, so if there are any cards that fit into this team that aren't in it, that explains why. So I'm sorry if that's happened, but it's going to happen because I'm not a professional YouTuber. Now, if this is the first time you've ever seen one of my videos, one of my best possible squad builders, I do this little thing called Fallen Soldiers, which is the players that didn't make it into the team, but if you were to build the team, may get into your team. So these are ones that you can put in now. I'm going to be flashing them up as I'm speaking. You can see players like Falcao, Cuadrado, Gutierrez, Ibarbo, Pardo, Ramos and Castillo. Now, just to let you know, with this squad builder, I did go with a 4-2-2-2, or should I say 4-2-2-2, which does mean that there are no left mid or right mid, because to get the best possible squad, I couldn't have a left mid and a right mid. It didn't work well. So if you do want to build a left mid, right mid, best possible Colombia team, you would be using Cuadrado and Castillo. So those would be your left mid, right mid, and without chatting on too much, let's get into the first team. Now, before we start to name off the players in this team, this is something new that I've started to do, and this is actually going over the stats of the team, so I hope you enjoy this, and let's get on with it. So the formation, as I mentioned before, is a 4-2-2 formation that I'm going to be using for this team. If you can actually make a better team with a different formation, please let me know the formation and the team below, and I'll be sure to like it and then maybe share it on my Twitter and, you know, get it around a bit, because I'm not always perfect. But this is a best Colombia team with 100 chemistry, and this is an 80 rated team, which does mean that it is a 4.5 star, but later on in the year better cards will come out and I'm sure it'll be a 5-star team when we revisit it. It's an overall, when the squad rating of this team, when the team is built, it'll be an overall 180 rating, and the attack of this team is an 83, the midfield of this team is an 82, and the defence, which is the weak side, is a 77. So it's not the best defence, but overall a decent team and looks quite good and fun to use. So to start off this team, in net we have David Ospina, one of the two, but it is, I cannot speak today, what is my problem? But it's the Arsenal goalkeeper, not the number one anymore since they've signed Petr Cech, but he is a very good keeper. And he is, I can't remember where he came from. If you know, get it in the comment section below. But he is a good keeper and he is Colombia's number one. And yeah, that's all I can really say on him. He's got a decent card, a non-rare gold. Could be better, but could be worse, definitely. Now we're going to move on to the left back. This is the left back, Juan Camilo Zungia. He plays for Napoli in the Serie A, and he is a very, very pacey left back, somebody that you could maybe do runs to. He's got 70 passing, which isn't the worst for a left back or a right back, or should I say a full back. But he could be a decent card. I've not used him this FIFA. Let me know. And anyway, moving on now to the left centre back of this team. This is Christian Zapata. This guy also plays in the Serie A and gets a good link with the left back Zungia. I don't know how to say his name, but anyway, this is Christian Zapata, and he plays for AC Milan. Good pace, 72 on a centre-back, good defending, and pretty decent physical overall. Looks like a nice card to use, and now moving on to the right centre-back. Hey guys, so just to let you know, this is me popping in as I'm editing. I've actually done this voice recording much after I've done any of the rest. I recorded this about a week ago. I'm actually editing this now, and I've just popped in because a new team of the week has actually come out since making this, and this new player fits into it, so I'm going to flash him up at the side now before I flash up the centre-back. So this guy actually does fit into the team, but when I made the team he didn't, but this guy actually fits in. So when you make the team, put this guy in instead of the guy that I'm talking about now. Now this guy, I don't know if he has got a first name. If you know it, I don't. But Bernardo is his only name on the websites that I used. I tried having a look about, but that is the only name they use, so I don't know if that is just his full name. And also his card's messed up, if you can see. I don't know what was going on when I was using these pictures and stuff, but his card totally messed up. But anyway, carrying on. He's a 78 rated card. He's a centre back. He's got decent pace as well, 71, and he's a decent card, and I can't see him being there when we revisit the team. Maybe a couple of other players may have got a few team of the seasons or whatever and took his place, but we'll have to see. Now we move on to the final player. This is the right back. This is Santiago Arias. Santiago Arias actually last year did have a 72 rated rare centre back card. That I believe had 87 pace, but now, as you can see, he's gone down to 84 pace. So his pace has gone down, but his card's definitely gone up. His card's gone up 4 ratings overall. He played for PSV last year and still plays for PSV. And seems like he's improving. I think he's only about 23. He's kind of somebody who you could use on career modes and maybe, build up, because I believe he is Colombia's starting right back in real life as well. So he's a very good player to pick up on career mode. And also a very good player in FIFA Ultimate Team. Now we're going to move on to the midfield of this team. So to start off this midfield team, we're going to start off with the left centre attacking mid. Now it may be too early to reveal him, but I'm going to anyway. It's Carlos Valderrama. The 86 rated legend is a decent card, but isn't one of the legend cards that would get you excited, if maybe you packed him. He's one of the lesser hyped ones. I don't know what his price is on FIFA at the moment on each console, but as you can see, the reason why he's not that hyped about is mainly due to his pace. He's got 68 pace, but apart from that, he's got decent attacking stats really. I mean, he's got 72 shot, which isn't the best, but if you're going to be using him down the wing to cross balls and maybe dribbling through a few players, he's got 86 dribbling, which would be his key stat, I would say, and he's also got 85 passing. But also looks like one of those cards that maybe isn't deserved of his rating. I say this because I believe legends can't go any lower than an 86. I don't know if this is true or if it's not. But if he was, say, a normal gold card, if he was still playing today, with those stats on his card, I don't know if he would actually be an 86 rated. But we'd just have to see. But like I said, I don't know much about this guy. I think, if I'm right, he's still rocking the same haircut and tash to this day, and I believe he's in his 60s or 50s or something. If he is, I'll flash up a picture of that. But yeah, I don't know much about when this guy used to play. I know he used to play in quite a few teams, but like I said, I never knew much about the guy. So yeah, if you do, let me know again and move on to the next guy. So this guy is somebody that I do know quite a bit about. This is the left centre defensive mid, Freddie Guarin. Now look at this inform card. This inform card is an absolutely beautiful card. The only stat that is keeping him out of that group of plus 80 stats, I don't know what they call that. I know it used to be the Hullet team or the Hullet gang, where every player would have a stat over the A rating of 80. I don't know if they're calling it the 9 Golan. I don't know what they're calling it this year. But the only stat that is stopping him from being in that team is that defence, and that is only 9 off. So if he gets a second in form, and if he gets a team of the season, he'll be an amazing card. But even still, this 81 rated card has got 80s across the board and 90 physical. A very, very nice card, and also plays for Inter Milan in the Serie A. So once again, another Serie A player linking up well with Zapata and the striker. But I'm not going to tell you who that is. You'll see soon. Now, the guy playing next to him is the right defensive mid, and this is Carlos Sanchez. Carlos Sanchez, in real life, is a very physical player if you watch the Premier League. I watch quite a bit of it, and his card shows that. He's got 87 physical, so between the two of them, 90 physical and 87 physical, a very, very physical centre midfield you've got here in front of your defenders. Apart from that, a fairly decent card, and hopefully gets a few upgrades or something, a few informs through the FIFA, because he's kind of weighing down the midfield of this team, if I'm being honest. But he's capable of getting informs. He's a very good player in real life, and fingers crossed for him. Now we move on to the final player in the midfield, and that is the right centre attacking mid. This is James Rodríguez. James Rodríguez, I'm sure you'll all know him if you watch football recently. He had one of the standout World Cup performances in the World Cup just gone. I believe, I might be wrong, he was the player of the tournament. I don't know if that went to him. But I do believe that he got the goal of the tournament in that absolutely beautiful volley, which triggered through the move to Real Madrid, and he got signed up from Monaco to Real Madrid, and now he's ripping up his his trade, should I say, in Spain. So yeah, he's one for the future. He's quite young still, and he's got a bright future ahead of him, as he is a great talent, and he's actually the highest rated player in this team at the rating of 87. So very nice player. Let's move on to the attack. And finally, to wrap up this team, we come to the two strikers. In first, we have the left striker, and that is Carlos Bacca. Now, this is the final Serie A kind of Colombian player, and as you can see, he mixes in well with Guarin, and he's a very good player through his card stats. I mean, he's got 84 pace, 81 dribbling, an 86 shot, and 80 physical. In real life, I know he's a very good player, and on FIFA, he looks like a very good player as well. I don't really know what to say on him. He's got an 83 rated inform card. I'll flash up his base card for you now, which is an 82, I think. I'm not quite sure. You'll be seeing that on screen anyway as I'm speaking. And is actually, just a quick one on this guy as well, he is the reason why I have not put Falcao into this team. So if you are building this team, you could build this team. If Bacca costs too much, or you can't afford him and you've got every other player, then you can actually put Falcao in and keep the same rating, as he is an 83 as well. So either or, but I've decided Bacca because he's the inform and looks like the better looking card of the two. Now, to finish up this team and finally wrap it up, we have Jackson Martínez. Now, Jackson Martínez has just had his big money move through to a bigger club from Porto, where he had played a few seasons and just been one of the most prolific players in the absolute world. I believe he's had about 3 seasons or 4 seasons where he's been the top goal scorer in Portugal, and he's just a very good player up front, should I say. But he's got an 84 rated card this year, and his big money move through to Atletico Madrid. I'm not really sure how he's doing in Atletico Madrid because I don't really follow Liga BBVA or the Spanish League, just because I never get time and I'm always doing other things, and the only real leagues that I tend to follow at the moment are MLS and the sorry, I'm losing my voice, MLS and the BPL. So he looks like a very good card again, good pace on your forwards, and he's also got a very good physical. And yeah, so that is the team wrapped up. But like I said, if you have enjoyed this episode today, be sure to check out one of my other ones, or a few of my other ones. I've done best possible Wales, best possible England, best possible Northern Ireland, best possible. There's a few. I'll leave the links to them in the description below. If you could subscribe, if you could support this channel in any way and help us grow a little bit more, then you guys are awesome. So thank you very much for watching, and see you later, guys. Including the bench. Overall gives you an overall rating for this team of 186. So if you were to build this is the rating of the team, 186. It's got an 89 rated attack, an 85 rated midfield, and an 86 rated defence. So those are your stats for this team, and let's get this team underway.